Round 2 on Neo Requiem. Here is Bisu at 9 o'clock. Green Protoss. And over at 6 o'clock is the yellow Zergs of Calm. You know, looking at Calm's face at the end of that second round, he kind of had that look of, oh, okay, you got me. And look at this. Fan voting as to who would win this. 81% in favor of Bisu. 81% to 19 of Calm. So certainly not a whole lot of confidence in Calm, despite the fact that he actually has the better record, 2-1 head-to-head with Bisu. Bisu again with a ho-hum sort of look. Doesn't look too concerned. Calm actually looks a little calmer, part of the pun, in this particular round compared to the previous round. Calm going to a 9 pool with the drone. And this time, Bisu going with his gateway with a pylon on the main. So he's going to go with Zealots early on rather than building up on cannons as he did the last round. Bisu going with a different approach. Calm going for pretty much the exact same build that he went with in round 1. Calm is going to continue on with the Vespian gas like he did last time, while Bisu going for a double gateway formation. Looks like we're going to have the 6 Zerglings out first for Calm. And Bisu having a look. And the Zerglings there to chase the probe away. Probes coming out with the Zealot as it's being chased around. 8 Zerglings for Calm. Bisu blocking off his ramp, making sure that Calm doesn't get in for a look, or worse yet, knocking off some easy probes. Bisu waiting to get his Zealot count up before he decides to let him attack. And look at this. Calm is actually going to go to a lair. So in all likeliness, he's going to go for Mutalisks first this time. And considering the fact that Bisu's already produced 3 Zealots, he might be in some trouble if he keeps that information locked up long enough. Bisu doing everything he can to keep that probe alive. Oh no, look at this. I guess he's going to go for Lurkers. My mistake. He's going to a fast Lurker build by the looks of it. Usually when you go for fast Lurkers, you're going to do the lair first, ASAP, and then you usually start up the den right as you reach the midway point of the lair, which does appear to be what Calm has done. Bisu going to the Stargate after going with the double gate formation. Calm's upgrading to Lurkers right now. You've got to think. Stargate for Bisu. Nothing unusual about that. One Dragoon out for Bisu. Gonna have its free picks at the Overlord. Calm's gonna realize that there's nothing unusual on Bisu's base. He'll have seen everything there. Probably he should have seen the Stargate as well. And you know, the fact that Bisu does not have any cannons, I don't think he's even made a forge yet. No robotics facility for Observer. If he does make some lurkers, Bisu could really be in a lot of trouble in this game here. 9 Zealots and 1 Dragoon out right now. And the Corsair now going to have a look. And he's going to see what's going on. He should know that Com is going to have lurkers. There's the Forge now. So he does have the Forge being built. The question is, how much damage is Com going to be able to do with his lurkers? And will he be able to get the lurkers into the main? He's lost an Overlord, so his unit count is down. The lurkers are out. Let's see if he can get inside or not. It all comes down to whether he can get those lurkers in. 1 cannon is being built, but can he get in? He's got to micro a lurker in there. He's got to use those Zerglings and micro them in before that cannon is built. 1 lurker on the main to combat that Zealot. He's got to get that lurker down. He's lost a lurker. And he can't get in. Oh boy, look at that. Bisu doing everything he can to keep those lurkers from getting in. What an amazing play there by Bisu. Some great micro, but he's going to try to go around the backside. He's going to make it around the backside. He's got to get behind that Stargate. He gets down. He'll do some damage. 2 more lurkers, 1 down, but 1 gets through. How much damage is he going to be able to get done with this lurker? And that is going to slow down Bisu a ton. He does get the lurker in. Now, this is the sign of a good player. And when I say this, I mean if Bisu can do something about those lurkers there. Will this be GG, or is Bisu going to find a way to get rid of those lurkers? No, it is GG. GG, so Com does take round 2 indeed. Going for the fast lurker play. It worked out perfect in that Bisu was not building cannons on his base. He went for a double gateway formation. Com went for the exact formation that counters that. And what a play there. Bisu doing everything he could to keep those lurkers from getting into the main. But somehow they found their way in regardless. Com able to get them around past the cannons. And he takes this second round. We're going to a third and deciding round. Great play there by Com. I mean, I said that it all comes down to whether or not those can get in. Bisu was not making the cannons. The Forge came a little bit late. The cannon came late, and he only built 1. If he was able to get the 2 cannons up right exactly where he had the first one, he might have been able to prevent those lurkers from getting around. But, a valiant effort by Bisu. Those Zealots holding off the lurkers from getting in from the first attempt. But when they eventually did get through, the 1 cannon wasn't enough to keep those lurkers out. And eventually was able to get to the backside. So Com does even it up to 1 game apiece. And the third match is going to be Medusa.